when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
And so that song that you just heard was Polygamy from the Taylor Girls. And Brie, this is your pick. So I have to ask, where did you find this fucking
So it was kind of like it was a rabbit hole of things. So like
Okay.
you know those like what is it called, like South Block or
On the
some
block? Yeah.
on the block or something like that. I was looking through their videos and I saw these girls, they're called Taylor Girls, and I was just looking at their videos and I was just like going into a deep dive of like who they were, and I saw this
Okay.
clip and I was just like, this kind of goes, but they're talking some really wild shit.
So
And
crazy. So
it's so crazy. And if you like see the music video too, like it's just like it's so funny because it's like, especially with those videos, it's like on a random street, like whatever's going on. They brought a bed. They're wearing Versace robes, a Versace like what is it, like a bedspread, and then like, but also the most random stuff is going on in the background, like a guy's walking his dog, a bus, like yo, you're on mute. You're on mute.
I said, like, the guy's like walking his dog. It's just some fucking city bus, like in the background.
It's so funny.
I
It's
know
so
that man and
funny.
that dog was so confused. Like, why is there a video vixen laying on a bed in the middle of an abandoned street? Like, that man, I don't
It
think
was
paid
so
him good.
stupid.
I
I
don't
think
think paid
all of
him
it,
good.
all of it was just so funny, and like I don't know, the beat was good. They sounded good on it too, so I was
They
like,
sounded
let me
good.
just throw it. But I
They
told
sounded
Mariah, I
good.
was like, I told her before I sent this, I was like, this is kind of a wild song, so like I'm gonna just put it out there.
I enjoyed it. It was a wild song, but I thought it was good. Like, I liked their back and forth a little bit. I kind of did
Yeah.
they was this the only music video to this? Because I would be interested to see what the official music video to Polygamy by the Taylor Girls sounds like.
Yeah, I think this was the only visual that I
Damn,
saw at least.
missed
But
opportunity.
they do have like their most popular song on YouTube right now is Mr. Thought, I think is what it's called. Um
Sounds like a hit.
Listen, it has like 13 million views, so like I'm not even mad
Wow.
at them. So yeah, Man
Wow.
Thought. It's called Man Thought by Taylor Girls. It has like
Sounds
13
like a
million
hit.
views.
Sounds like a
So
hit.
they doing something right.
They're doing something right. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Where My Girls At. Happy Women's
Hello.
History Month.
Let's go.
How are you, Brie? What's up? What's going on?
You
How
know,
are things?
life is good. Life is good. I feel very domestic. I hosted
Not
a game night.
domestic.
I felt that I hosted a game night the other night and it was a lot of fun. I
That's
like
cool.
muddled some like raspberry and mint and like, yeah,
Oh,
did a make your own Moscow Mule. Like it
not
was,
make your own. I love a good
yeah.
Moscow Mule.
Because I'm
I
like,
do.
you want to put your own type of like alcohol in it.
You
Like, I mean,
do.
you're like the percentage. So I was like, I'll let you have fun with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, life has been good. Just hanging out with a lot of loved ones and just like appreciating the time with them.
That's amazing. I really love that.
What about you?
This whole week I've been kind of like stressing just
You have the
because
marathon.
on Sunday, yeah. My marathon is on Sunday and I'm just like, damn, it's like really here now. Like
Good for you.
I've been training for 18 weeks and it's like finally it's on Sunday. Like it's 3 days away and I'm just like I just can't believe like I'm about to run 26.2 miles. I'm just like, what am I doing? What did I get myself into? I'm excited,
No,
but I'm
you're gonna
just
kill
like,
it.
I'm just so shocked that it's like actually like it's on Sunday. So I have not been able to think about anything else but like, but the marathon. I've been like freaking out. Trying to be so prepared. Like it's really all that I've thought about all week.
So do
So
you have like a marathon post meal that you're looking forward to?
So a lot of my friends are gonna meet me at the finish line. Just like, yay, like you did it, and then we're gonna go probably like have dinner somewhere. in like Century City where it ends. And I used to work in Century City, so I know a couple spots, but I don't have anything specific. I just know I'm gonna eat good because I haven't had alcohol all week. I haven't had alcohol or dairy. I've been
Although I say that sometimes too, and I'm like, it's Thursday. Like, of course, like you shouldn't.
I know, but it's like
I get it, but it's just like I always catch myself.
yeah. So I've been like just really trying to like mentally prepare for this because I've been physically preparing for this for like over 4 months at this point. And now I'm like, oh my God, am I going to psych myself out? I know I'm not going to psych myself out, but now I'm just like, oh my God, like it's really here. And I'm trying to take it all in. I'm trying to take it all in. I'm really excited. This is the first time I've ever done a full marathon, like I said before, 1,000 times. So I'm really like going to savor this moment. And I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait to see pics and like hearing about it afterwards.
I can't wait. I don't know what the next day is gonna be like, but we gonna fucking find out.
Yeah, see.
We're gonna fucking find out. So we have some good news, and I think we should start with the fucking good news. Megan Thee Stallion is back out.
She's back. Oh my gosh. Back, badder than ever. Natural hair, looking healthy.
Stunning.
Looks like she smells like cocoa butter and like, I don't know.
Stunning. Like, she looks fucking stunning. Somebody compared her to Pam Grier on Twitter today, and they put up the pictures, and I was like, wait a minute. And then remember, I had said that thing about how Pam Grier is like working on a project with Cardi B. I think Megan Thee Stallion should play Pam Grier. I think they should all collab, like get them all together on this project. I want all of them involved. Because we never got our Fever movie with the blaxploitation shit. So I feel like this would really this would make the people happy though. This if they released this shit like this, I feel like it would make up for what we didn't get with the Fever movie. Yeah.
But she popped out. She popped out for like a Vanity Fair, the gold party, like
she came out to party for Beyonce, and I said, you know what, that's exactly right. Only come outside for Beyonce and the Oscars. And then she said, new album on the way. Fuck you hoes, bye. And I said, oh,
heard you.
Love that energy.
Yeah.
Love that energy, and I can't fucking wait. Like,
I can't wait. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for her to be back. She looks healthy. She looks good. She looks like she's glowing. This music is about to be bomb. So I'm just ready. I'm ready for her to give us all of the summer jams.
And she's about to perform at some festival for the end of March Madness. I think it's a Nike thing. She's performing in Texas, in Houston. And it sold out so fucking quick because I would have got if I could have got a ticket, I would have been on that motherfucker. But it sold out so fucking quick.
Like, imagine seeing Megan in Houston, like in her home, like.
And she said that she was like, it only feels right that the first place that I'm performing is back in my home in Houston. Like my first performance back. So I'm excited. I feel like she looks like she's in a really good place. She looks like she's really happy and healthy. And so I hope she really is. And I hope we can hear that in the music. I hope it's fucking fun. I hope she gives us something fun this summer.
Yes, I want something for the girls. I want something to shake to. I want a little bounce. I want some cute captions. So
yes, we need it.
The hotties need it.
The girls need it. Okay. And speaking of the girls, so Ice Spice was recently on the cover of Days magazine, and they called her the new princess of rap. And Nicki Minaj actually showed love to Ice Spice. She posted it on Twitter and also on Instagram, said, "Gag, the people's princess, catch it." And there was some shade in there, of course. But I thought it was like really cool for Ice Spice to get this kind of cosign. And she's been getting shown all this love from like everybody, like I don't
Because
think
she's for the
any.
girls. Like, she's here for the fun times. Like, it's light-hearted music. Like, I
Yeah,
think people just like that. I feel like I heard recently. Have you heard her like what her fan base is called? Like the Spice Rack. Is that
I thought
real?
we were calling ourselves Munchkins, but Spice Cabinet, Spice Rack, I'll take it too, I guess. Um,
I was like, I kind of like it. I think that's kind of funny. I think that's kind of funny.
but wouldn't you prefer Munchkins? Like, I don't know, something about that that just has a
Yeah,
nice ring to it.
yeah, I'm a Spice Rack. I'm a Munchkin. I think I
Okay,
don't know. Spice Rack would I would go with that.
so then okay, so she got this major like cosign from Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj like followed her on Instagram or on Twitter or
Hmm.
something like that. She followed her somewhere, which
Hmm.
was it was like it was I was like that's surprising to me. But you know what? I'm happy for Ice Spice.
Me
Now we
too.
know. I hope Ice Spice don't do nothing to rattle Nicki. Like Ice Spice, because you know, somebody said Ice Spice is gonna post a photo with Cardi B, and in 6 months that Nicki's gonna be calling her Pumpkin Patch. And please leave
Relax.
her alone. Leave her
Relax.
alone. Ice Spice is for the girls. She is not getting into this drama.
Nah.
And so I hope she does really stay out of it.
Me
Um,
too.
Speaking of the girls, Lola Brooke performed at the Barclays Center, and remember how we were talking about a couple weeks ago how she never brought out. Oh my God, I'm spacing on her name. Who's the other woman that's on Don't Play? Billy Brooke. She never brings out Billy Brooke to like nobody ever invites her to perform Don't Play with It. But if you ask
Hmm.
me, she is the best verse on that song.
Yeah.
Billy Brooke does. But she brought Billy Brooke out at the Barclays Center to
Hmm.
perform "Don't Play with It," and she also
Hmm.
brought out Breezy Lyn,
Yeah.
the girl who made the song "Bad Bitches," and this is how I found out she's from New York. Breezy was, and I don't know how
Oh,
I
you didn't
didn't
know
get.
that?
I don't know. Maybe I just was. I'm not paying attention because now when I listen to the song, I'm like, this bitch is definitely from New York. Like I can fucking hear
Hmm.
it. But she's from New York. They're all from New York, and I love the New York girls like
Yeah.
thriving, showing each other love. Like this is what we need right now. More than anything, we need unity. Okay? Because
Talk about it. Women's
because
History Month.
you know how it gets crazy when the summer comes and everybody's beefing. And I
It's
just don't have
true.
time. I don't have time for it. I don't
No,
have time
no,
for it.
I'm happy the girls are getting along, especially
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that she brought all of them out.
Yes. Wait, so you told me that you watch Power. Do you
I
watch
do.
BMF?
I don't watch BMF, but
Okay.
like I've heard of it. But I know that Carisha was on this season, and the tweet that you sent, it was like Carisha is the next Oprah. This is
Meech?
Oprah in color purple. I was like, please stop it. Like she's good, but like I don't know.
Meech?
Did he?
Where's my husband? Meech? Where's my husband? It's giving Emmy. Like I don't. I think
Listen,
she might be
where
in
is
the
it?
early.
Listen,
She got to be in the running.
whatever
she's-
Diddy is doing to pay for these acting classes.
Do they
like,
are they still together? Because she's been recently saying, "I'm single. I'm single. I'm single." She's
but
like,
they be saying that they're like, "Oh, I'm single, but we go together."
but no, she did this interview with this when her and JT were at Rolling Loud. Somebody asked them, "Do you guys ever do double dates?" And Carisha said, "What are you talking about? I'm single. Who you see me with?" I said, "Now would you say something like that? You clown." She said,
That's
"Who you see?"
embarrassing.
She said, "Who you see me with?" Huh? Are you
Don't be fucking for real.
But imagine
Come on, girl.
somebody saying that about you, though. After y'all
Right, and
very,
you-
very public relationship. What nigga you see me with?
I don't know, the one that was on your arm the other day. Like, what are you talking about?
The one who you were just like on his yacht in a fucking private island.
Like,
But
what
you
are
know
we
what?
talking about, girl?
That's
You know what?
I'm
I'm
not
not
mad.
my business.
Exactly. I'm like, you know what? She says she's single, so she's single now.
Yeah, I guess
And
so.
you know what? And that's what we need. It's gonna be a real city girl summer, okay?
City Girl Summer.
City
What is it
girl.
called? Carisha Bradshaw. Carisha Bradshaw is what. Carisha Bradshaw. That's my friend Alicia's new Twitter name, Carisha Bradshaw, and I was like, yeah, I like that. I like that. You know, New York City, like Carisha Bradshaw.
I fucking can't. Okay. Oh, this one is interesting, and I actually want to know what you think about this. So, they said Gangsta Boo has a new posthumous album that's coming on her birthday, August 7th, which would have been her 44th birthday. And Lotto is supposed to be featured on the album. My question: how do you feel about posthumous albums? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I feel like they can do really well. I think especially like after death albums like tend to do pretty well in the on the charts, just because it's like this is the last piece of work that they're able to put out. But I don't know. I'm curious to see what this is going to sound like, and like what unreleased work has been produced during this time. But I think it's a good way to like memorialize like the person who has like passed on, and kind of say like, hey, this is like a final piece of work. So I think it's a good way to like kind of tie a bow on like the last pieces of them in a way. What about you?
No. I agree with what you're saying. That's like very interesting to me. Something about it feels icky.
Like capitalistic, like
yeah, it feels a little bit icky. Like you're capitalizing on the fact that yes, this person is dead, and yes, people are going to buy their album and things like that. Because I feel like they do that with a lot of artists, like Juice WRLD. How are you still like releasing albums, releasing features? Like, this man has been dead for several years. There's something about it that feels a little bit weird to me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know. What are your motives, you know, for releasing this? Is this what they wanted?
Fair. I don't know. I think it's like I said, I feel like it's a way to like their music lives on past them, right? And so like I could definitely like go into deep of like motives, like this is like a money grab, playing on people's emotions, whatever. But I guess the way that I like to think about it is like this is their like last piece of like living work that we're gonna get. So it's like enjoy what we were able to get out of it, and like I don't know, also be able, and I think with these type of albums you're able to go back to the other albums as well and be like, oh, I remember this and this part of my life. So I think it's a good way to like come back to their music in some ways as well. So
that's I see where you're coming from. There's a part of me that still thinks like, I don't know.
It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross.
It does feel a little bit gross, but I hear what you're saying, and I understand that. I hear what you're saying.
I try to look past like the money grab part of it, but as a hip hop fan or a fan of the artist, I'm like trying to see the bigger picture of it, of like this is the last piece of work that they're gonna be releasing, or like in her case, I mean like with Juice WRLD or like with other folks who just have keep having stuff, then it's like I question their motives. Like you're just trying to keep like money and stuff like that. But it's like if this is like a last album, greatest hits type of deal, whatever, then it's like, okay, I know you're just trying to send it off in a nice way.
Well, regardless, I'll be listening to it. I will listen to it. So we're gonna see what's up. Talk about it. Then I saw this tweet, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. So it's about, you know, our girl. Somebody said Ice Spice success is a direct result of light skin privilege, because people really set on this internet and said that Meg couldn't rap, that the City Girls were horrible performers. Y'all give brown skin rappers such a hard time. Spice gives the bare minimum, and it's applauded. Princess of rap, how? Question mark. Then somebody quote tweeted it saying, I fuck with Ice Spice, but it's definitely a different struggle for the brown girlies. Fuck it though, we never complain. And then like they were just saying like, I don't see the mass appeal of it all. Like, she's cute, fun and
Hmm.
trendy, but I don't see the mass appeal of it all. And obviously colorism plays a part into all of this. Okay, I want to know what you think, but because I have thoughts, I want to know what you think about this, though.
Yeah, I can see it. Like colorism definitely plays a factor in it in terms of like being more widely acceptable versus like I think for brown skinned girls like Meg City Girls have to like kind of
Brown
prove
skin
prove
girl,
themselves. Sorry.
just like for
But like continuously have to like prove themselves in a way that fair skinned girls or fair skin like rappers like don't have to. So like in to some degree I agree, but like also part of this like City Girls were horrible performance. They were not great performers and
yep,
they've been
that's the thing.
that's true. Like that's a fact. So it's like I mean they've gotten better over the years, but I don't think that's indicative of like their skin color, more of just like who they their maturation as an artist in general. Um but I don't know. I think it plays on both sides of the coin. Like I think that Ice Spice is a talented artist. I think that she brings some like something fresh and new to the game right now. But on the other hand, it's also like, you know, so did Meg, so did the City Girls in some
Yeah,
factor.
yeah,
So I see both sides of the coin in some ways.
yeah. I think it's interesting because I do agree. Like the City Girls were not good at live performing. However, they have grown and they've changed.
Right.
I don't know who said that Megan could rap. I had never heard nobody say that.
Never heard that. Never
I
heard that.
actually, that's actually the first time anyone said that. I've
Hmm.
heard anybody say that. I don't think that Ice Spice gives the bare minimum. Do I think that she benefits from light skin privilege? Hell yeah. There's no way humanly possible that anybody would be able to, blow up as quickly as she did if she and do the things that she in the way
Hmm.
that she did if she didn't look like what she looked like. We know that colorism, featureism, all that plays a part in it. But I also like agree, like I don't think there's anything wrong with being cute and fun and trendy. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, why can't we be good here for a good time and a long time? You know? And if in like 2 or 3 years she's not making music anymore, or she was really it was only for this summer, at least we had fun, right? I don't
Right. I had
understand.
fun, right? You had fun, right?
I had a great time. And my
Like,
and my thing is like why and this is the huge problem that I think
mhm.
we have when we talk about women in hip hop is why does it have to be one or the other with these like why do they always make it a conversation of one or the other? I love Ice
Mhm.
Spice and I still love all these other girls. I still listen to Meg. I still listen to City Girls. I still listen to Nicki and Cardi. None of these bitches pay me money to stop listening to each other. And I can't say that enough. I do not stand anybody harder. Can you imagine what that's like though? Imagine working for Nicki Minaj and never being able to listen to Tomorrow Too. Never being able to listen to Shake That. Never being able to listen to any Meg, any Lotto, any Cardi, any Kim, any like you can you
It has to be
imagine?
isolating,
Can
isolating,
you
isolating.
imagine what that's like to never
Yeah.
be able to listen to this other? I think it's ridiculous. But I mean, my to play devil's advocate for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate to bring her up because I know she your girl. But if it was a direct result of light skin privilege, why Sweetie don't? Why Sweetie ain't got what Ice Spice got? Why
That is
Sweetie?
a fair
Why
comparison. That is
Sweetie
a
don't
fair
got the
comparison.
same shit? Cause
Right.
she's big on
I
the
mean,
internet too.
no, that's so true. Like, Sweetie's big on the internet. She's all about the fun times too. Like, not so serious like lyrics or anything. That's so true. That's true.
I just think we are ignoring the fact, like it or not, Ice Spice can rap. You know,
Yeah.
you can call
Yeah.
it childish, you can call it like trendy, cute, and fun. I think it's good. I fucking
Whatever.
like
I'm
it.
gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
I bump Princess Diana like daily. You know what I mean? Like I just
Yep.
it's
Yep.
fun. I like it. And do I think that she's going to get, and she's currently getting opportunities that people who are quote unquote more talented than her should be getting? Absolutely. But that is just
Hmm.
the game. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when is that
Un-
never? That's always happened.
I was about to say, like, unfortunately, like, you have to play into your privileges in some
Yeah,
way.
you do,
And it's
and she
like,
does.
right, like, I'm trying, at the end of the day, like, I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to, like, make, like, fun songs, connect with people, be
Yeah,
with better artists. So it's like, I'm sure it's not conscious of using this type of privilege to her, but it's just
yeah,
like, it is the reality.
it is. It is.
Hmm.
So moving on to something less fun, we gotta, and we were just, just saying nice things about Doechii. Just recently, we said something nice about Doechii, and now she has a. I don't even want to talk about what the actual topic is here about her allegedly like subbing Lola Brooke.
Hmm.
That's not what's important right now. Why is Doechii releasing a song with Kodak Black? Tell me, did you hear it?
I did
Did you
not
hear
hear
his?
it.
So they were like dropped a snippet of his verse. This nigga is running from the beat, like he's sprinting away from it. I don't know what beat he's hearing in his head. What did he hear in his headphones? Because it wasn't the beat that's on the song. Why does she have a song with Kodak Black? What?
I
Why?
don't know.
Why?
I don't know why he's still in the mix, to be honest. There was this one video with him and Glorilla and Rick Ross, and it was like Kodak started acting shy around Glorilla because he hasn't been around a bad girl like her before.
He's just icky, and he's a convicted rapist. Let's never forget that. Of a child, of a minor.
Yeah, yeah,
He's icky. But what the fuck?
yeah.
Why would she do this? And the fact that she's completely ignored everything that everybody's saying about this damn song. Everything that everybody's saying about this song. She's just like, oh, okay, whatever. And just like didn't like she turned off the comments on her TikTok because everybody was getting in her ass,
Trashing
like
her, yeah.
getting in her ass, and I think rightfully so. Because
No.
what I want to know is like, who is like at these girls like labels with their management companies? Who is telling them like, oh, the person you need to be collabing with is Tyga. You need to be collabing with Chris Brown. You need to be collabing with Kodak Black because that's gonna get your foot in the door. What sense does that make in this day and age? Like, would you
No.
make that call?
No, that's funny. I was thinking about Tyga the other day, actually, though. I was like, some people are really like, you know what's missing?
Tyga. Like when Doja Cat
Tyga.
added him to that song, I said, you took the best verse off of this song to add Tyga to it? Tyga? I was deeply
Taken
embarrassed.
aback.
I was
Taken
taken
aback.
aback. I was in a state of shock. This is really shocking to me that Doechii would do something like this because she seems better than this. She's
Yeah,
definitely a better rapper than him.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. But like, I don't know. Maybe she's like, her management is like, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do to
You know
reach into a
what?
different market.
You know what? I would like to know what market that is.
The Gremlins.
Good lord. Good lord. Good fucking lord.
Some new music. So
Music!
last thing, Chica said that she is going to be dropping an album, which I am excited about. It's been a little bit over like what, 2 years or so, right? that
Yeah.
she's released something. So I'm excited to hear some new music from her.
Definitely. I'm excited to
Yeah.
hear some new music from Chica. Okay. So, let's move on then. Talk about new music. There was not. Listen,
Not
I
too
feel like there
much.
was not a ton of new
Mhm.
music, or at least not a ton of new music that like I like knew about.
Yeah,
or heard
no,
about.
I didn't hear really too much new music either.
Mhm.
But the ones that we have here I think are like relevant. So like Pretty Girl Walk remix.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
a banger for sure.
Yeah.
What else? So Disrespectful, Lola Brooks. Thought that was alright. Thought the song was
Yeah,
alright.
yeah, I mean
It's height. It's height. It's height.
yeah,
Like
it was cute. I was like not impressed by it, but it was cute.
yeah, it was height.
Yeah.
Bend It Over, Rennie Rucci. I'm gonna be honest, like it felt like something I've heard before.
Yeah, I was like,
Like with the New Orleans bounce, but like just in general, like it wasn't something that felt original to me.
it felt like something she's done before, even.
Mm.
You know, like it felt like
Mhm.
something I've heard from Rennie Mutual. Yeah, so not a ton. Like,
The way I'll take it is like, you know, hopefully they're in hibernation right now, waiting
and
for
because
warmer
they're
weather.
working, because they're working. That's what I'm gonna
Right.
do. Say that it's like they're working.
Yeah,
But-
there's, you know, we're working towards the summer, so I get it.
And, you know, that's really all we can hope for, because this is a pretty lackluster week for new music. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I still haven't heard a contender for Song of the Summer yet. I gotta be
Me either.
100% with you, but we
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
hold out hope. We're holding
Yeah.
out hope, okay?
Yeah. Especially with Meg dropping a new album this summer, like
Well,
I don't
she didn't
know,
say it was
like-
gonna be this summer. But she just said new album on the way.
So yeah,
it
new
could be
album.
out. We
I
just
guess it could be
assume-
whenever.
We just assume that it's the summer because it's Meg, you know, and like that's just her shit. Hot Girl Summer, like come on, that's her shit now.
Yeah, yeah, she owns that. She owns
Owns
that.
that.
Okay.
So yeah, we had a shorter episode today, but you know what? Sometimes we need that. So
Yep.
thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys in a new month and in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girl's At, brought to you by Textured Air, a brand dedicated to celebrating Black girl culture, past, present, and future. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. It really helps. You can find us on Twitter at WhereMyGirlsAt2 and Instagram, WhereMyGirlsAt_TH. Make sure you check out our other podcasts, Does It Hold Up?, The Blacklist, and all the other content we offer on our website, texturedair.com. Until next time,